Yo, what's going on with y'all YouTube, bro? We back with another video today, bro. It's Cam, back with another video to help all the up-and-coming clothing brand owners, bro. Today's video, bro, I feel like today's video is gonna be hella helpful, bro. It's kind of something that I'm going through with my brand right now. So I think if I'm going through this with my brand, there's probably a lot of other people, bro, that are going through the same thing that I could definitely try to help out, bro. So that's what I'm gonna try to do today with this video, bro. If you're new here though, bro, what's up with y'all, bro? My name's Cam. I'm an 18-year-old up-and-coming clothing brand owner, bro. I've been doing this shit for about a year and a half. I've hit multiple $1,000 days, $500 to $1,000 days, $3,000 days, $5,000 weeks. I'm on my way to try to scale my brand to a $10,000 a month right now, bro. And I feel like in the next couple months or in the next, who knows, next drop maybe, we can make that happen, bro. There's some of my numbers and results right here, bro. So, you know, you could believe me. I'm not someone that is just saying shit on my ass. Make sure you get your notepad out. Make sure you get your pen and paper out, your notes app, whatever you need to do. And take some notes, bro, because there's about to be some free game for y'all. Alright, bro, so title of this video is going to be why my clothing brand got stuck and why yours is probably stuck too, bro. I'm not gonna lie, there's been a couple times where my brand has just hit that point where it's scaling and it's going up and then it just gets stuck, bro, where like it kind of just don't have no momentum. Some of my drops kind of die down and like the orders stop coming in. I feel like every brand owner has points in their brand where it's like this in the beginning stages, bro. And honestly, me personally, I feel like I figured out why, at least for me, why my brand has been getting stuck, bro. I've talked to other big brand owners and a lot of other, brand owners that have been in this same situation as me, and they literally said the three things that I identified is the exact three reasons why my brand has been getting stuck, bro. So if these big clothing brand owners are telling me this, bro, then the chances of it being the same thing for your brand is pretty high, bro. But honestly, bro, I feel like there's 3 to 4 things that if you don't have right, it's definitely gonna harm your brand. It's definitely gonna make you not get those sales, bro. And the first thing, bro, honestly, is your product, bro, your product development. Whenever I first started dropping clothes, bro, like for instance, this is one of my first hoodies. This hoodie's not bad at all, don't get me wrong. Like the qualities, everything's good about this hoodie, but there's things that I could have done to this hoodie that could have, potentially made me get those that $10,000 a month, made the whole rest of the drop go easier, if that makes sense, bro. So if someone watching this that where your brand can't hit those 5K months, 10K months, or even those $1,000 months, bro, really pay attention to your product. What you need to really just start doing is being honest with yourself and asking yourself, bro, if you were shopping from your brand, would that product or would that hoodie be something that you're gonna drop your hard-earned money on, bro? Because a lot of these people are working hard as fuck for this money, bro. You know what I mean? You're charging $65 a hoodie. Someone literally just worked 8 hours at a 9 to 5 for half of that money, bro. So you gotta really ask yourself, bro, is the product you're dropping, would it be something that you would spend your money on, bro? When I asked myself that, bro, it was yeah and no. And there's some of y'all that are probably like the same answer as me where you would, but like, it's iffy, bro. And honestly, if you have that feeling, then you should definitely work on your product, bro. Bro, something I learned was that if you put hella time to your product and you make that product like a scroll stopping product, bro, like where someone's scrolling on Instagram and they literally stop and get interested because your product is that hard, bro. If you can do that, if you can get product development where your drops just keep getting better and better and better and better, then, bro, I'm telling you, if you have a good product, the rest of the drop is just going to be that much easier compared to if you have a bad product and you don't know how to market and the rest of the things I'm about to name are also bad on top of having a bad product, bro. It's just, that's why your brand is stuck, bro. I'm telling you, like I promise you. I didn't realize how big of a deal like the product was itself, bro. Like me personally, bro, I feel like you might think something's hard, bro, but if you're spending a couple days designing a product and you're not spending at least a week of like every day going over that product trying to improve it, then I'm telling you, bro, like the chances of you hitting that $10,000 a month, bro, it's gonna be kind of harder. I'm not gonna lie. That's just something I've learned, and like the more and more that I've been dropping better products, and for instance, things that I even would buy, you know what I mean, compared to my first products, is whenever like the sales started to come in more. I could say that like my next drop, the products for my next drop are actually like I put the most time into them, asked other people how they felt about them. And that's another thing y'all should do, bro. Before you drop something, ask your friends or your sibling or your mom, not your mom, don't ask your mom. But I mean, ask people that know a little bit about clothes and ask them if they'd wear it, bro. And that's a good way to know if your product's good or just shitty, bro. That's one thing that's probably holding your brand back, bro, is just your product development, probably dropping mid products, bro. Not gonna lie. All right, bro. The next thing I would say, the biggest thing that's holding you back, bro. One of the biggest things that was holding me back in my brand was my pricing, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. There's some of y'all where you're dropping fire products, bro, and then you're underpricing your brand. And then it goes along with other things like no social proof plus like a low price. Things like that just don't mix. And then there's some of y'all that are making whack products and then charging, you know what I mean, $80 for it. Like, it's just crazy to me, bro. Something I struggled with low key. And mine was underpricing my products. I feel like whenever I priced my products a little higher and gave them kind of what they were worth, and I had the social proof to back my brand, proof of people buying, proof of people receiving their orders, I put that with good quality and like a good price that kind of, you know, reflects the actual value of my brand. I kind of started to get more orders. It was kind of weird. Like, I was charging $15 a t-shirt at one time, bro. And that's whenever, like, I remember I didn't get no orders for the longest time. Don't get me wrong, I put more work into my brand after charging more, you know what I mean? So it goes hand in hand, bro. Like, if you want to be able to charge more for your brand and get that, you know, high value look, you got to put the work in. That could be with content, doing better content, better creatives, just things to give your brand that higher value, you know, look, and honestly just make it more valued as it is. That could be another thing that's holding you back, is your pricing. Test your prices. What I learned to do, bro, is just ask people, bro. Literally just DM your followers, DM your friends. From a customer standpoint, like, if you didn't know me at all and you went on my website, seen this price, how would it make you genuinely like feel? Reward them for their feedback, give them a discount code or whatever for their feedback on drop day. And that's a good way to test your prices and make sure that you're not overpricing or underpricing. That's more than likely another thing that's holding you back on your drops, your product and your pricing. Learn to focus on all these things I'm telling you, bro, and I promise you, you'll have a better drop. I promise you, bro. All right, another thing is presentation, bro. This is what I call the 3 pillars, bro. The 3 P's, the 3 pillars: product, pricing, and now presentation. If you don't have a good presentation, which is pretty much the same thing as marketing behind your brand, you're fucked. Honestly, this is the biggest thing, bro. Like, I've seen people with fire products, bro, with pretty good products, I'm not gonna lie. Pricing's good, and then like you go to their website and it's ass, bro. Like, their presentation's just so ass, bro. This shit is like the #1 killer in my opinion, bro. Like, if you're not taking the time to make your website look professional, your product pictures, everything about your presentation needs to be on point, bro. Your product pictures, your model pictures, your website, your landing page, everything, bro, about the presentation honestly needs to be like the #1 thing you're focusing on, besides like your product and shit, bro. Like, this honestly, bro, I feel like is killing a lot of brand owners. Me personally, as a shopper that would shop online, bro, if I go on a clothing brand, especially a clothing brand off Instagram's website, and it don't look like at least a little professional, I'm not shopping, bro. Like, I want to shop from someone that actually is putting time into their brand. If I see a brand that I think has had a lot of time put into it, I'm gonna think that the brand owner, you know, is there to actually do their job and stay and actually cares about what they're doing, which is gonna make me trust them more, bro. So if you're a brand owner that your landing page is ass, bro, and like a way that you know if you have an ass landing page, bro, is if you're getting a lot of sessions on your site, on your Shopify, and no conversions, bro. If you're getting 100 to 200 sessions and only like 1 to 2 orders, your website's cooked. And these are things that you guys just need to like lock in on. It's like kind of common sense, bro. Like, just test stuff like at a point. And honestly, it comes with time too, bro. If your brand don't have social proof, if it don't have any like proof that you're there to stay, it takes time, bro. You got to build a name for yourself. You got to build an identity for your brand, social proof, all that, bro. Especially if you're just starting and all these things you have, I just named, and you have them all, bro. Just give it time, bro. Give yourself, let people know that you're there to stay by not quitting after the first week, bro. A good way to know if your website's ass though, bro, is test. The same way you test your product, the same way you test your price, is the same way you're gonna test your presentations, bro. Send them to your friends before you drop. Give one of your friends the password to your website before you open it. Tell them, bro, from a customer standpoint, if you went on my website, would you buy? Would you trust it? Way to tell on your own if your website's bad. Me personally, less is more when it comes to building your website, bro. Don't be putting like the craziest backgrounds. You don't even need the craziest theme animations, bro. White background, good transparent products, headlines, all that. Like, it's really simple, bro. If you're someone that needs help with all these themes I just named, and you have nowhere to, like, you have no idea where to even begin after you click off this video, this is why I literally have a one-to-one mentorship, bro. I'm not like every other brand owner on here where you literally hear this after every clothing brand owner's video you watch. I'm not taxing for my mentorship, bro. I'm actually trying to genuinely like build a community around my shit and help y'all, because I was once in y'all's shoes, bro. Most of these brand owners are charging $500 to like 2 bands for a mentorship. Honestly blows my mind, bro. I'm literally like not even charging a quarter of that, bro. So head to the description. I'm gonna drop a form where you can apply to work with me. You don't have to have $1,000 in sales already, bro. Like, I genuinely understand how it is to start a brand and not know anything. I got you though, bro. Head to the description, apply to work with me. I'm gonna get you right. I'm gonna get you in the Discord with me and a bunch of other agents that know exactly what they're talking about, bro. We're gonna get you right with manufacturers, designers, good website, everything I just named, bro. We're gonna get you right with it. And if you're someone that everything I just named you already have down and you're just still not seeing sales, honestly, bro, I feel like the clothing brand game is something that like comes with trial and error and something that you have to learn as you go. I feel like for some people, no matter how much YouTube videos you watch, bro, like it's just something that's gonna come with time, bro. Like, you just literally have to believe in yourself, keep working, bro, and you got that shit, game. It's gonna be the end of the video though, bro. I appreciate y'all for watching. Like I said, check description. I'm only gonna take like 5 more people in the mentorship, bro. It's filling up quick. So yeah, bro, I'm gonna catch y'all. Keep chasing your dreams, bro. Later, mate.